Hi there, beloveds. It's Lisa with Heart of Inspiration, and I'm here to help you lead a whole and healed, peaceful, and prosperous life. Well, I'm also here to discuss the next new moon, which is in Leo on August the 18th. Now, last month, Leo, I know you guys feel a little cheated. We didn't get a new moon in your sign. There were 2 new moons in Cancer. But here we do still get you a new moon here, okay? You still get your new moon. So let's take a peek at that new moon and at the chart for the new moon. Now here's the chart. It's a very simplistic chart. We're not going to keep you guys too terribly long because there's not a lot going on, but there's a lot going on, okay? So as we're looking here, we have the new moon down here, and honestly, it's also going to be approaching and or conjunct, if you will, Mercury that's still in Leo. So we're looking at the new moon on the 18th being at about 27 or so, 26, 27 degrees of Leo, and Mercury is right there at 28, 29 degrees. And if I go and just check to see exactly what time, so we're looking at, the new moon's going to be at its fullest at 21:41 Central Time, 9:41 p.m. Central is when the new moon's going to be at its height. So it's going to be at night, and that's in the lovely house of Leo. Now, this new moon in Leo is saying to me being this 5th house energy, being this creativity, this family, this and I say family as far as, Leos want to be seen, but they're also very protective and very loyal of the folks that they are connected with. So this is a time for you to really communicate to the universe, communicate to yourself, set your intentions for who do you want in your life, and really these days leading up to this, listen to what the universe, listen to what spirit, listen to what your guides, listen to what everybody is telling you about who to be in contact with in your life, as far as who should you be loyal to, the type of people that you wish to bring in that are going to be loyal to you. This is a very communicative, very thought-provoking, and very awakening moment. Okay, this is a moment to get clarity of mind and set clear intentions on the individuals you wish to have in your life, who you want to work with, who you want to be loyal to, what do you want to be loyal to, what do you want to put all of your effort into in creative endeavors, right? This is huge right now to be that. It's also trining. The new moon is going to be trining almost dead on Mars here in Aries. So Mars here is at home in Aries. Mars in Aries is usually very forthright and forthcoming and pushy and can be a little aggressive. It could be a little much maybe, but it needs to be a little much. So I want you to take that personal, I'm all about me. It's all about woohoo. What do I want to do? How do I want to live my life? Where do I want to go? I want you to take that and be creative with it. I don't want you to sit that on the shelf and feel like you're being selfish. This is the new moon to be selfish. This is the new moon to bring about all of those wonderful intentions. Like, set your intentions very clearly. I think we're going to do another crystal grid for this new moon, and we'll do it in the next couple of days. So look for it on the 16th of August to drop so we can leave it up for 48 hours. I want us to do a new moon that's all about creativity, about creating a life of kind of grandeur. But I don't mean that we all have to have the Kardashian life. That's not what I'm saying, or Beyonce life. I'm not saying that. But when I say a life of grandeur, what is your highest expectation, and where can you get past that, what you're already expecting right now? Because I want you to get past it and move forward. Okay? We still have, we still have Neptune in retrograde in Pisces. Illusions are being revealed. still, and they're going to be for quite some time. So things that you thought were right and things you thought were true, you're finding out very quickly or not. We still have this lovely trio all in retrograde. The retrograde trio of Saturn, Pluto, and Jupiter in Capricorn. Upheaval, change, transformation of all of our governmental entities, all of our governmental, what have you, structures, religious structures, everything, thought structure, everything is being upended. What we have not paid attention to in recent history is the fact that Uranus went into retrograde in Taurus. That says to me definitely our day-to-day routine, how we earn our money, the monetary systems, gold, silver increasing in value. We're going to continue to see a decrease in value in the US dollar. What I find interesting is that Uranus is sextiling Venus here in Cancer. Now, Uranus in retrograde sextiling Venus in Cancer. Venus in Cancer is very, quite appropriately, very much like, let me get everything in my immediate circle resolved. Okay, it really wants to bring resolution and beauty and stability. Remember, Venus is the ruler of Taurus, right? And also Libra. So Venus is all about balance in our lives. But it needs to have, Venus also is not just luxury. And interestingly enough, right, I said about this grandeur life, this grand life. But interestingly enough, it's also about how can we get to that point kind of from the easiest place possible, but also from a rather authentic, self-generated low place as well. So I feel like that this is also a moment that we need to figure out how to self-generate. Bitcoin, I know, has gone up in value, but you need to be really thinking creatively about how you're going to support yourself and how you're going to support the fam and how you're going to do all these wonderful things in the very near future. So I really want us to look at that. Take note of it. All right, and take it seriously. So I want you to pay attention to how creatively at this new moon, what intentions can we set? And I think a lot of you have already been having a lot of thoughts, feelings, emotions surrounding what, something new is looking like for you, what you're doing new, and, how you can be self-sufficient in some form or fashion in this, COVID situation. So I want you to hear from your higher self, and I want you to pay attention to that, and I want you to write down all the creative thoughts, all the creative ideas, and really be sure that you are living from a higher place and not just from an earthly, this is how I think it's supposed to be, or this is like, don't just take no for an answer, in other words, and be sure that you're getting some stable, solid ground footing underneath you definitely as we move forward. Guys, that's what I have for you for the astrology. I know this is real light, but this was not a real heavy new moon. I'm actually excited for it. I want you, if you're into crystal grids, I want you to set yourself a crystal grid and intention, for either attracting some level of abundance, attracting, career, just kind of freeing yourself to be creative, and we'll go over that a little bit in a couple of days. If you're just really into just manifestation, just in general, I want you to meditate on these things, like ask your higher self, be in contact with spirit, God, the universe, and hear okay, what is it that, where are these creative ideas? Because I feel like there's a lot running around, but I can't put my hands on it. So I need to put my hands on it, and I need you to help me. And so that you can focus in these intentions and be very as specific as possible, while also being as broad and as loose as possible. In that you will allow the universe to bring this into you in the right way, in the right timing. But we need to set these intentions at this new moon, because the full moon in Aquarius is going to be a humdinger. Now, we just had the full moon in Aquarius, so that full moon is now no longer going to be opposing. That should be a full moon in Pisces, if I'm not mistaken. Oh boy, that's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be a thing. That full moon in Pisces is gonna be a thing. Wow. Okay, you need to get very clear now, because we are really gonna have to really pull back these curtains and have what is going to be, I will call it apocalyptic, not because it's bad, but because apocalypse means removal or ripping of the veil. So set some very clear and very creative and very big idea intentions at this new moon. This is critical. And then let's work together on our crystal grids in a couple of days. So look for that on August the 16th. Also, guys, don't forget to sign up for my the cord cutting class, or should I say group cord cutting session on the 22nd, I believe, of August. The cord cutting session, the next one, there was a bit of a commercial regarding that here, so we're going to play that now. So sign up for that at heartofinspiration.net. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you so much. Namaste. Bye-bye.
Miss Lisa, thank you so much for being the perfect guide on my journey. The cord cutting ceremony was healing, powerful, intimate, and informative. We all came on the line feeling and looking heavy and burdened by the person that we needed to release. After the cord cutting took place and our cameras were back on, you could literally see the light shining through us as we smiled and wiped away our tears of joy and no longer sorrow. I thank you, and we thank you so much, Miss Lisa.